Hey everyone, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about the Glisten Warmer, which is one of the new warmers in our fall-winter catalog for 2021. And we're also going to be comparing it to its cousin, big brother, older sister, the Charred Warmer, because they are very similar, but they are also very different. So, this is the box for the Glisten Warmer that it comes in. A nice little box that shows your picture, whoop-de-doo, whatever. But more important thing is, let's talk about the warmer itself. So this is the Glisten Warmer, and it's tiny. So if, like, I have small but fat hands and fat fingers because, you know, that's how piano players should have hands. You know, they shouldn't have long, sinewy fingers. That would be just too smart. Anyways, this is the warmer. It fits in like the palm of my hand. It's pretty small, and I actually like that it's kind of a petite warmer rather than like an in-your-face, like ginormal warmer. Sometimes you just want a smaller warmer, but you still want it to look elegant as opposed to something very simple or understated. And I think this really fits that sort of niche right there. And as you can see, similar to our Charred Warmer, it has like that crushed glass that's like been rolled on to the warmer, and it has a gradient. Now, I have the Charred Warmer here just to compare it. These are both 20 watt warmers, by the way, so that the wattage is the same. So here's the Charred Warmer, and here is the Glisten Warmer. So as you can see, the Glisten's smaller, and the gradient on the Charred Warmer is like this metallic-y, silvery gold down to like a brownish color, you know, like charred, hence the name. Whereas the Glisten Warmer is more of like a translucent, clear, like clear white down to what is like essentially the gold color on the top of the Charred there. So see, the top of one kind of matches the bottom of the other. Bum-ba-da-dum. All right. So let's talk about how these look when they're turned on. So here is the Glisten Warmer turned on, 3, 2, 1, with a clear bulb. Nice golden sort of glow we've got going on there. I actually think it looks quite elegant. Very, very pleased with that. And then I have to turn on the warmer before I lift it up. But to compare this with what the Charred Warmer looks like turned on, here we go. Here's your kind of comparison there, right? So you have the Charred, which is more of like a deeper, richer color, and then the Glisten, which is more of the brighter, lighter color. Now, what's really pretty is, like, now that I have them side by side, I kind of like them as a pair. They really look great together. So if you wanted to do them like as decor in a room together, or on like a little side table, if you just wanted it as like a decorative lighting accent, these two really work nicely together. So as you can see, very pretty, very similar, but the overall size and design of that is where the differences lay. Okay, so because I have both of these warmers out, and I got the 20 watt colored bulbs, I figured it would be fun to try them both with colored bulbs. Now, because I only have one of every colored bulb, we're only going to be able to look at one warmer at a time in the colors. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll look at like by bulb color. So we just did the clears of both of them. So what I'll do is I'm going to start with the Glisten Warmer, and we'll start with the red bulb, and then we'll do the same bulb in the Charred Warmer, so you can kind of get an idea of how it would look from one to the other. So very excited about this. Hopefully these bulbs don't like pop on me or anything. Every once in a blue moon you get a bulb that's just faulty, and that's okay, since you will replace them. So here we go. Here's our Glisten Warmer with our red bulb. 3, 2, 1. And there you go. I know I have the ring light on, but it actually kind of works better that way. And I think if I put it back a little bit, you can still see it pretty nicely. So you get a nice red glow out of this, and because the top is clear, you really get the most out of that sort of red color tone there. I think it looks really pretty. I think this warmer, this Glisten Warmer, is going to look exceptional with pretty much all of the colored bulbs. But I'm also excited that we have colored bulbs in the 20 watt variety just in general, because you know me and my My love of colored bulbs and playing with them and changing up the looks of my warmers. All right, so now we're gonna take the red bulb and we're gonna put it into the charred warmer. 3, 2, 1. And again, you're gonna get that similar sort of glow, but it is a little bit more mellowed out and there's a darker layer, just like the Glisten warmer, but this is a deeper one. So you're gonna have a more depth or a deep depth to your red on the bottom of this warmer, but they are very similar. And it really shines quite nicely through with the red bulb in this warmer. All right, moving on. That was our red bulb. Let's move to the orange bulb. So back to the Glisten. We'll start there. If I can screw the bulb in correctly, that would help. Come on, Johnny. There we go. Make sure it's nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's pretty. Nice amber glow. This would be beautiful for fall, for Halloween. It really looks pretty. I'm going to be honest with you. I knew it was going to be nice, but I didn't think it was going to look this nice. The more that I see this warmer, the more that I'm like kind of obsessed with this warmer. I might pick another one up. I might pick up another one of these. I'm so excited. I'm just like eating my words today. All right, so that's that in the orange bulb. Let's move it to the charred warmer and see how the charred fares with the orange bulb. Again, they're going to be very similar in terms of their performance with the different colored bulbs because they are very similar in composition. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Now this one is a softer glow in the orange. And again, that's because it's a darker outer glaze, the charring, the fire finish on the bottom part of this warmer. But nonetheless, it looks really pretty for like a fall or Halloween vibe there. All right, let's move on to the green bulb. So back to our dearly beloved Glisten warmer. Come here. Make sure it's nice and tight. Good. All right, 3, 2, 1, and green. All right, so St. Patrick's Day vibes right there, or Christmas. If you like the green look on that for Christmas, this one really gives that sort of green color vibe. It's quite pretty. And you definitely see the color. Now, one thing I will say is you get more of the vibrance of the green on the top. It kind of gets lost a little bit in the bottom where it's more of a metallic sort of finish. The warmth of the bulb doesn't get quite through there. You can kind of see it. It's kind of hard to see with like the ring light kind of blaring there. But if you look on the side, it's kind of, you get the green coming through, but it's maybe not quite as pronounced. All right, so nice, different sort of, maybe slightly more muted effect to that. All right, let's see it in our charred warmer. 3, 2, 1. And again, this is going to be a more muted vibe, as you can see. You still get the green coming through pretty nicely. Not quite as bright as the Glisten warmer. But it's definitely there, and it gives it more of like an emerald green on the bottom of the charred warmer, and then like the more true green on the top. So not a bad look to this warmer. Maybe not one of my favorites, but definitely works. I think in general this warmer is going to work better with the warmer toned colors, at least in terms of the charred warmer. The Glisten warmer you might be able to get away with, as you can see the other more cool toned bulbs, but I think the warm tone ones will work better with the charred. All right, so here we are with our blue bulb. 3, 2, 1. And this is a dimmer bulb, as you can see. It's there, it's present. I mean, even with the ring light on, you can definitely see that it's blue. So that's a perk. But you also see that the blue comes through the clear upper part of this warmer more so than the bottom. So this is definitely still, again, it's going to be a dimmer, softer look, but it is quite pretty. And I quite like that. All right, let's see the blue bulb in our charred warmer. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. All right, this is in here. Put our bulb in 3, a 2, and a 1. All right, so this is where things get a bit more dim. So it does give like a blue vibe. If I pull it back a little bit from the lighting, you can see the blue bulb. It's there, it's present. It's not exactly the most present. I'm gonna just turn off the light for a second to see if you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, so with this one, we kind of have to turn off our extra lighting. You do see the bulb. It does give a beautiful blue glow, but it is a more dim, reserved glow. So just keep that in mind when you get to these bulbs, okay? All right. And then finally, we're gonna look at the purple bulb. So my big thing is, obviously I don't live in, you know, oh no, I dropped the bulb. I don't live in like ring light lighting all the time. So I don't expect everything to perform, you know, in said, you know, crazy vibrant ring light sort of conditions, but it is a good way to test, like, is a dimmer bulb going to show up well in daylight? So, all right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. And you actually can see it. That's crazy. You probably can't see it as well on camera, maybe, but you do actually see the purple, and it does come through decently, even though it's like very bright. Let me turn off the ring light for the purple bulbs. You can actually see the purple bulb pretty well in this warmer. I'm quite impressed with this. It's not going to diffuse like a frosted glass might. So if you notice, it's kind of centralized, whereas with maybe something like our Starry Sky warmer from the August of warmer of the month, you're gonna get more of a diffuse sort of through the different beads and the like coloring through it. This is more like right in your face, but it definitely is there. So let me go ahead and put this in the charred warmer. I have a feeling, again, we're gonna have to go ahead and turn off the ring light, but that's okay. All right, so 3, 2, where's the cord? 1. Yeah, you almost can't see it at all with the ring light on. Let me turn that off. So this is definitely gonna be a little harder of a thing to see, but you can see it. Again, it is there, it's present. With the light off, you can kind of see it a little bit better. It's very dim. I don't know that I would recommend the purple bulb or maybe even the blue bulb with the charred warmer. With the Glisten warmer, yes. With the charred, I think it's a stretch. I think it's just too opaque in general for that light to really penetrate through to the level that most people would want. But if you don't like a lot of light in your room and you're obsessed with this warmer, this may be the bulb for you. Like if you want this in a room that otherwise is dark, this may be a great choice for you. All right, let me put these down before I potentially like break them. Let me turn my light back on so I don't look like a zombie. Look at that. All right, so there you have it. There's the Glisten warmer, which is available now, as well as the charred warmer, which is still available. It did not disappear with the seasons. Let me know what you think about these warmers with the different colored bulbs. Did you have a favorite color that it was in? Would you end up getting both of them? Have you ever considered getting either of these? Do you have both of them like I do, you know? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always curious to know. I generally don't tend to get 20-watt warmers or 15-watt warmers. I mean, obviously, those are usually the nightlight warmers, so it's different. But I don't tend to usually gravitate towards 20-watt warmers. I prefer a 25-watt or a 40-watt warmer for light bulb-based warmers. But in some certain circumstances, I do appreciate them. This seems to be one that I am pleasantly surprised with. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you liked these. And I hope this video was really helpful and informative. If you are new here, consider subscribing, and I will see the rest of you in our next video. Take care, guys. Bye.